The Retired Mindset 5-Minute Friday. Short episodes in 5 minutes or less.
Hey Mindsetters, it's Bobby P here. Welcome to another 5-Minute Friday from the Retired Mindset. And today I'm recording from a pretty special place. Check this out. All around me here, I'm standing right in the heart of Munich, Germany, in the Marienplatz. And I'm without my normal setup and equipment, so the audio might not be all that great today, but this is the old time square. I'm surrounded by history, culture, and that unmistakable energy that comes from people living fully in the moment. Check out all the people that are walking around here. I'm recording this again live on January 9th of 2026. So I'm just gonna spin around for a minute so you can all sort of take it all in. It's just a beautiful setting. My hair's sticking straight up because it's pretty windy and I'm freezing. Because, why? Well, life is sometimes like a box of chocolates, as they say, and I arrived yesterday and I'm still wearing the clothes I had on from the plane because my luggage hasn't arrived yet. So hey, what the heck? Good day to go with the flow, right? So that's what I'm doing today, and my equipment was also in one of my bags. So got to do this right here live with the audio from my iPhone. But I just love traveling to new places. I am so fortunate to be able to travel internationally, to have the resources, my physical health, and to be here in January of the new year in another country. But you know, travel in retirement doesn't have to be about checking destinations off a list anymore. Really, it's about opening yourself up. Because when you step into another country, or just the neighboring community even, another language, or maybe just different surroundings, you kind of hit another rhythm of life. And for me, that definitely wakes my brain up. You're navigating new streets, in my case, reading new signs in a different language, asking for directions constantly, listening more closely perhaps, paying attention again. That's not just enjoyable, that's mental fitness right there. And studies show that learning new environments and adapting to unfamiliar situations is really good for our brains to keep us sharp, flexible, and of course engaged. And you can just feel it. Like right now, my senses are lit up, partially because I'm shivering. I'm so cold because I'm just in a sweatshirt, because I don't have my jackets. And then there's the physical side of just getting out and exploring. Talk about the body for a moment, as I still continue here to spin around. When you travel like this, walking cities, climbing cathedral steps, going into museums, wandering markets, and in my case, coffee shops frequently because it's so cold out, you're moving naturally. You're not forcing any workouts, you're not staring at a treadmill screen, you're just living and getting exercise at the same time. And here in Munich today, I've walked miles without even thinking about it. And that kind of movement improves your balance, endurance, and your overall vitality and spirit for life, especially important as we age, right? Your body was designed to move through the world, not just sit back and observe it. And of course, then there's the continued learning. Hey, right here, there's no classroom required. We can just walk around here and take a look at all the street signs and all the things that are super interesting about being in Munich. And that's another thing I just love about international travel. And one of the greatest gifts is perspective in retirement. And travel expands that perspective like nothing else. When you see how other people live, whether it's slower, faster, differently, it challenges your assumptions and it softens your edges. There's something that I just find so delightful about little kids speaking German. It just cracks me up. It's beautiful. But being in this place, it builds gratitude. You begin to realize something powerful because you never stop learning. You're learning history just by standing in a square like this. You're learning culture through food, conversation, and customs. And you're learning humility because when you don't speak the language and curiosity takes over instead of fear, that's personal development in real time. No textbooks, no exams, just living in the moment and experiencing new things. And today, I'm also expanding my worldview, which I find to be really important, especially in today's political climate. There isn't just one right way to live a good life, and that realization, it's an incredible feeling. So here's my 5-minute Friday challenge. for all of you mindsetters. In this next chapter of retirement, in fact, it can be this weekend, don't just travel away from home. Travel towards growth. Choose places that stretch you a little, that invite learning, that encourage movement, curiosity, and connection. And by the way, you don't need to go far. You don't need to go to another country. You just need to go and be open. This weekend, get in your car, jump on a bike, set off on foot, whatever it is, and go somewhere. It doesn't have to be far away or in another country. Soak it up, feel the pace, let your senses enjoy the rhythm of the new surroundings. By the way, this is the Glockenspiel right behind me. Thank you, just enjoy your new surroundings, and thank you for joining me on this shivering and snowy Friday, January day from Marienplatz in Munich, Germany. This is Bobby P. reminding you, when you move your body, you also challenge your mind, open your heart to the world. That's where soul meets body, right? Hey, thanks for listening. This is kind of humorous. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you'll be back with me next Friday. Thanks for joining us.
The Retired Mindset 5 Minute Friday. Short episodes in 5 minutes or less.